I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Fucking A.
This is another request. If anyone's ever interested in requesting pretty much any type of video, review, movie topic, whatever, you can do so either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Again, you can send it directly to my PayPal or join me on my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And it could be pretty much any type of video, including films like For Your Height Only, which I've heard of this film because there was a documentary about Filipino action films, and they talked about this, where there was this guy named Weng Weng, yes, Weng Weng, who was 2'9" and became, at the time, one of the biggest stars of the Philippines. And I think at the time, the Guinness Book of World Records said he was the shortest man to ever lead in a feature film. Again, 2'9", and of course, like the title suggests, it's a parody on James Bond. So For Your Eyes Only, For Your Height Only, because he's small, get it? He's Agent 00, and he has to go battle Mr. Giant because there's a formula for the N-bomb, which it's not the N-bomb you're thinking of, because I'm sure there are people that have to throw some N-bombs out there, but that's not that kind of N-bomb. Although I could see a PC movie being made where literal N-bombs of the thing you're thinking of, they throw that and it kills people. This movie, it's bad, but it's kind of laughably bad. And considering some of the bad shit I've seen lately, like Shark Exorcist, sadly this was a refreshing pace of bad. Like, this is bad, but you can laugh at it. Shark Exorcist is just fucking pathetic. Here, I mean, this little guy tits a lot of ass and shoots a lot of people and has his gadgets like a hat that has a blade and controls like a remote control fucking thing. A ring that will detect poison, because when it gets something near something that's poisonous, the ring will change color. Great, he has a fucking glorified mood ring. The lines are laughable. I mean, just some of the lines in this movie. They must be exterminated, and I mean lethally. As opposed to what? I mean, what other kind of exterminated is there? Doesn't exterminated mean lethally anyway? They must be exterminated, and I mean lethally. As opposed to what? Unlethally? You're unlethally exterminated. What the fuck would that even mean? How do you exterminate someone and it's not lethal? Or one is talking to Weng Weng and she's talking about, they say they peddle my pretty bod as a prostitute. Or another girl, hello, I like them little. I'm like, that's a fucking lie. Girls don't like them little. Not that I know. And just like some of the bad guys, they're saying like, there's a lot of dough in this stove. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. What the fuck does that mean? There's a lot of dough in this stove. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. What the fuck does that mean? It's also, the drugs are also in the butcher and the baker, and it's in the candlestick maker. Did they all get the dough shoved up their ass? This is a weird human centipede prelude, precursor, prequel. Fuck if I know. Happy pushing and I be pushing. These are the drug makers. Or a girl is saying nice things about Weng Weng. She says, you're such a little guy though. Very petite, like a potato. I didn't know potatoes were petite. He's made a monkey out of the forces of evil. Okay. Or him and his girl trying to seduce each other. He's like, it ain't the size, it's where you use it. And just the dubbing is awful. Like with Weng Weng. Like they try to have a guy, I guess, make their interpretation of what a little guy sounds like. Ain't the size of it, it's where you use it. And then she goes, you know, sex is like a tequila. You take one sip and you're a goner. And then he's like, should we get to dawn? This is fucking... I mean, he saves one girl early on via a jump cut where he's running, and then literally in the middle of the scene, a jump cut where now all of a sudden he's over here saving the girl. Beating up bad guys, and the way he beats them up, he'll like slide along the floor, hit his head, oh my little head, and shoots people, or scares them with his boomerang bladed hat, or hit people in the feet and they think it's the other guy, and then will get on top of something and kick them. Or he's got X-ray glasses, but they're just enough to see them with no shirts and to see them through the curtains. So it's not X-ray as in the X-ray machine in Total Recall. It's X-ray, but no clothes and no curtains. So I guess there's a limit to the X-ray. He'll shoot little darts into people's necks. The bad guys drug him and then put him in like a box. And then he lasers out of the back of the box and fucks up the guy. Not paying attention, obviously. And it seems like this movie's edited so randomly. There's so many times like, well, wait a minute. Okay, he's at the compound with the bad guy. Then he's back to dance club with his girl. Then he's over here. Then he's over there. Then he's over here. Considering this is such a simple plot, it was hard to fucking know what was going on. Like, wait, he's over here. Now he's over there. Now he's over there. Now he's back to the bad guy's compound, but he's not. And then just like, where the fuck? Just put him somewhere. He kills some bad guys. Put him somewhere. There's some girls. Put him somewhere. It just seemed fucking random. Like, you could literally put this in your editing machine, put scramble, and it would make as much sense. Don't be a nosy Parker, Paco. What the fuck does a nosy Parker mean? That's literally a line of dialogue. Don't be a nosy Parker, Paco. A nosy Parker? What the fuck does that mean? You know, the ending, he slides down the stair banister to shoot. And this is a spoiler, this is how it ends. He fights, I think it's Mr. Giant, which is another, I think this was Mr. Giant. It was another little person. And then he's like, shoot a bunch of bad guys. He's killing people with swords. You don't see a lot of blood or squibs, Sally. And then slides down a stair banister shooting. And there's other people shooting. It's trying to be like the ending, it seems, of Goldfinger or something with all the shooting and stuff. And then He does throw the hat into a guy's neck. The girl gets killed, and he's sad about it. Then he's at the kind of a funeral, but not really. Then he walks away, and then it freezes, and then the movie ends. I'm like, okay. Don't know why she had to die, but okay. I just because there was that one, maybe it's they're owed to Honor Majesty's Secret Service. It's bad, but it's laughably bad. I mean, considering the shit I've seen lately, I can't rant on this. It's a bad movie with bad dubbing, random scenes popping up everywhere, weird-ass, funny, unintentionally so funny dialogue. This must have been something horrible in translation. Like, I'm not sure if this is exactly how it was intended in this original form. I have to wonder how someone who is little feels about this. Are they offended by this? Or are they like, yeah, we did the kick ass too. So I don't know. Would they be offended by this? Would they not? I don't know. But it's a... Part of me is like, should I be laughing at this? Or should I feel bad for laughing at this? Was I entertained at all? Yeah. I did. That's the best way to put it. And apparently he made a couple other movies. Go figure. But that's for your height only. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you guys later. Bye-bye.